camera set up to where you're running back end footage, where you got your extensions and stuff, where your camera's running, where it's catching everything. It might be a lifetime event where you might not get that same angle again. So it's always good to be prepared and just have everything that you need when you get good shots and you out off-road terrain. But I'm a country boy. I love it. This is one of the stuff I love to do. Maybe I'm different or something, but that's what I love. I'm off-road. I love it. So we're gonna get this one broke down, and then we're gonna start back up. Yeah, I had to go over the tires every time. It seemed like with these hills, it's not uncommon. Like when you get a lot of deep ruts and a lot of like real hammering down on the rim, you might not bust the rim, but you'll find you'll lose pressure a lot, and you get it beaded good, and you say, well, wait a minute, it's down a little bit, because that's where the bead at on the tire. Don't mean you gotta have a hole on there. So it's just a few things I've learned over my racing, doing bikes and doing certain things that you gotta look out for. But overall, this one has been a stand up, and I bought this one. I knew I was getting into something because I just knew it was a good motor. So I was like, well, I ain't gonna sell you nothing. I'm gonna do this. He rebuilt one of my sport bikes, and he did a pretty good job. Actually on my Suzuki. And I said, well, I just need to do a few things. So of course, I got to run it to where we're running real good. Got a can in it, got a real good air filter in there. It's tuned, got a new chain on there, new fairings, new grips. I mean, just overall tuned. Starter grips, starter solenoid, battery, starter, everything. So it's holding to be true. It's a really, really good quad. So we're gonna stop it right now, and then we're gonna start it up again. Sign it out. So we're gonna get out today. Got the tripod stand running out here in the field. Thought I'd get this field. I ran this field a few different times to go back about 3 or 4 miles, real extensive trails. Out here is real hilly. As you see, this more country road, man, where you get a lot of terrain over there on the side, man. You got miles and miles of terrain. That's why I love where I stay at, around my property, my house. And then around there, I've lived over here for years, but as you see go back, it goes way back over there, it goes way back over there. And I usually ride around the side on the terrain over there. That's about 4 or 5 miles. And then I got another trail over there that I ride about 4 or 5 miles. And then I got a stripper trail. So it's really fun. And if you got an ATV quad, you got something like that that's high end, Honda Trx, man, you get out and enjoy yourself. So I'm gonna strap up, I'll put my helmet on. Like I said, I've really been excited about this one. I have been preparing to get this one for some time. But you know how it is, I do a lot of stuff, content. We got the Hemi on there, the Dodge Hemi. We got the truck, doing truck views, restored truck, my new F1. Got this one running real good. Really excited about this one because I've always been a fan on the off-road terrain, guys. I'm like, oh, what's going on? I love the trails. I'm a trail guy, old country guy, man. So, and then we got the sport quad. So probably trying to get us a Harley Davidson soon, but really, really fun. Now that I got the tripod stand, I get out here, and when you get your channel up, you get pretty productive with it. It's pretty much you got to manage everything and do everything yourself. So now that I got the new professional stand, I got all the mounts and stuff, we got the mics and all that stuff, everything's hitting just right. So really loving the new tires. These tires are good. I bought a new rim over there. It just goes with the territory when you get holes, breaks, and tears, anything that consists of the quad kind of weathering. I had to change this tire over on this side. You kind of like these. So we got a new series of tire over on this side. So I'm really liking this one. Probably will changing this one out. Seems like I got a little wear on this one. And put those on. Really good tires. But this goes with the territory. You get rocks, you get sticks, you get whatever. The thing I've been finding is a lot of times is the way they bead the tire. And it's not uncommon for especially a sport car like this, that you're going fast, you're going over a lot of bumps for you to lose air. You go in, if the rim is not beaded, if it's not sealed real good up against the tire, you'll lose a lot of pressure on it anyway. So it'll just differ. You just take your pressure and just run it. Run your soap and water to spray it. Put it up on the stand, spin it. You'll see where you got the holes and stuff. So when you're seeing everything, you ain't got no hole or nothing there on there. So it runs really good. So just doing some tests on this one. I'm really liking this area. This is a really cool area. Like I said, I've been around here most of my time. I bought a few batteries out here today, so I said I was going to make sure I had some powers out with my bros, man. We went out of town about 120, 30 miles, stocked them some bad bros, man, and my batteries went out. We coming in from Chicago, man, gunning it, just having a really good time, real ball, and I wasn't prepared like I was supposed to. So one of my main models is to always stay prepared, always stay locked and ready for anything can happen. You know, all your pumps, your tires, your tools, everything that you need. So we're gonna mount up again. I'm gonna turn it this way. We're gonna run it all the way up that way and come around. I'm gonna do about 2 or 3 shots, and then that should be this footage. But we're running longer videos this time. We're running like I told you we're gonna go on longer videos. I've been going on longer videos on the sport quad, on the sport bike. I'm gonna stretch the quad videos out. I'm gonna stretch the Hemi videos out, but I'm gonna make them all one. Of course, this is the summertime, so I can build the footage up a lot. But a lot of times it just takes, you got to do this or that until you get it right. So from the mount the helmet up, and then we're gonna get out there. Yeah, kind of chilly today. Kind of strange. Yeah, we almost in about 10 more days or so. We'll be in June. I forget the official day for summer, but the official day for summer. But these days are kind of going up. I'm seeing climate change or whatever it is. It's something, but kind of juicy. So it's kind of cold today. I put my hoodie, my flannel on. I said I would come out and enjoy myself. Here we go. Make sure I got the right view. I don't want to come up and go around and I don't catch what I'm going to catch and don't have what I need. So we'll have a good run today. So I come in, come around, I go all the way up, get quick curve and come back. Here we go, here we go.
good run in today. Wow, that was really tired. Boy, I tell you, you be out here, you gotta hold on tight or else. You got to hold on tight. I did a few things over on this one. I adjusted the bars. I think the bars gonna be a little different, like I say, with the trails. With the camera setup, you gotta kind of test the feel. I'm thinking, I'm thinking like with this setup, it's probably gonna be better for me. With the bars kind of down, leaning down, because you get so much torque, you be moving up and down and hitting it like that. It's kind of hard sometimes. So I'm gonna change over and knock this down and load up, and then that'll be a good run. We did about a good hour today. 15 on that half hour, then you know, enough to get our content going good. So we'll sign out, and then we're gonna call it a wrap. Yeah, I like this. I have all my stuff. Had to get all my pads and, you know, my cameras and stuff until we get that AI where I put it on there like the phone. It'll swivel around, and you know, with something like this, it's all inclusive because you can catch everything. And I'm over here spinning around, over there spinning around, but we're getting everything to where it's actually a nice footage. You know, I know a lot of guys. I do sport cars, man. I do off-road terrain. I do a lot of stuff that I like, not what other people like, and then I think it's pretty fun, right? I think it's pretty cool, but as I say again, like some of my setup, they take a little time. You would not believe this setup took a little time for me to get everything together and, you know, get it to where, you know, I got the cameras, I'm out there. I do sport quads, I do sport bikes a lot. You would not believe all the shots I took on the highway with back end shots, racing shots, and if you don't got your